Hi, I'm Chef Jeffrey Held, and this is Cooking for Wellness at NYU Langone Health. Our guest today is Senior Vice President of Facilities Management, Paul Schwabacher. Welcome, Paul.
Hi, Jeffrey. I've enjoyed your show so much and your food for so long. I'm thrilled to be here.
We're making an amazing plant-based chili today that actually Paul shared the recipe with us. I'm very excited. Eggplant, all kinds of spring vegetables. So let's get started. So Paul, can you tell us about your role here at NYU Langone Health?
Yeah, so I'm responsible for construction, engineering, design, maintenance, and operation of our facilities. And in that capacity, one of my really areas of passion that I'm responsible for is our energy and sustainability program.
April is Earth Month. Paul, can you highlight some of the environmental sustainability efforts here at NYU Langone Health?
Much of the work that's done to the sustainability program is to make sure that our facilities are built, maintained, operated in a way that optimizes both the quality of the space, the environment, as well as the energy performance to ensure our buildings are sustainable and healthy. This building we're in, the Science Building, is a LEED Platinum building. It's one of 4 LEED certified buildings that we have, and we have 5 more in the works. And that LEED Platinum is the highest level of recognition that you could get for sustainability in a new facility.
So we talk about plant-based diets for all sorts of health benefits, treatment of chronic conditions and disease, but we rarely speak about the environmental impact of meat and, meat-heavy diets.
Production of food is a surprisingly large contributor to the greenhouse gases that are causing our climate to change in really dangerous ways. And beef is a huge part of that. But to get the same amount of protein, if you have beef or if you have legumes like the beans in this chili we're going to make, the beef contributes to 39 times the greenhouse gas emissions that directly cause global warming.
Just small tweaks towards plant-based eating has, monumental impacts in the different.
Yeah, right. It could be, one meal a week that you switch from beef to plant-based, and it makes a big difference.
Okay, we're working with eggplant. Almost all recipes with eggplant, you usually want to macer it. You lightly salt it to remove some of the excess moisture. So we got a colander lined with paper. You can empty that right into here. We're gonna take some coarse kosher salt and just sprinkle it over the top. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. And then we're gonna let that sit for about 1 or 2 hours. Honestly, you can leave it for longer if you have the time, but it's not absolutely necessary. So we're gonna start by sauteing the eggplant in a separate skillet, and then we're gonna move it to the pot where we're gonna cook the chili. We wanna get a little bit of color on it. We're using avocado oil today. Paul, you wanna add that eggplant right to the pan?
Sure.
Careful, it's kinda hot. And eggplant takes, when you sear or caramelize eggplant, it takes on almost like a meaty, smoky kind of quality to it. Adds a lot of depth to a chili. So we're doing this medium high. We want color on it. Take about 3 to 5 minutes.
This is smelling really good.
Okay, so our eggplant's got great color. It smells wonderful. It's ready to go. We're gonna transfer this to our pot, and the next step is going to be our onions and peppers. You want to add those spring?
Yeah.
I love spring onions. They're one of my favorites. Sweet, subtle, mild, and great flavor. And I used orange, yellow, red, and green peppers, honestly, just for the color. Want to give that a stir?
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and add the garlic now.
Sure.
Garlic doesn't need that long in a saute. We're just going to give it a little bit of a turn, and we're going to add it to the pot. All right, you want to go ahead and add that in? We're going to shift this over to here. So we're going to go ahead and add the canned tomato. We have some chili powder, some cumin, fresh cracked black pepper. All right, we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of red kidney beans, 1 cup of chickpeas, and fresh green peas.
I think the fresh green beans are a great addition.
We also used fresh oregano and fresh basil instead of dry, just to, give it the brightness and the, fresh herb flavor. Just give it a rough slice. All right, we're starting to come up to a nice little simmer. So, Paul, you were talking earlier about, protein and it contributing to the greenhouse gases. We're using beans and chickpeas in this case. Can you speak to that?
Sure. I talked about the different sort of amount of pollution associated with producing it, but the other thing to think about is the amount of protein content in legumes, because they do contain quite a bit of protein. But we have to be more conscious if we're going fully plant-based to make sure we're getting the full spectrum of all the amino acids required.
Making sure you're supplementing properly.
Yeah, so you have to just eat a wide variety and make sure you get enough. But you could do it. I know lots of really top athletes who are vegan and perform at the highest levels.
Okay, you ready to finish this up? We got the fresh lemon juice. We're gonna go right in to finish it. Brightens it up, right?
Oh yeah, I love the lemon.
Beautiful. I made some brown rice and we have all this garnish. Let's get some plates together. Oh, it smells good. Woo. Ready for our tasting. These are like Anaheim. They're very bright and fresh, but they do pack a little punch. Got some radishes and just spring onion, like the other end of we use the whites of the spring onions in the base, and we're using the green tops, essentially the scallion. We're doing the avocado instead of the cheese. The first sign of spring in the Northeast.
Nice.
The pea tendril. Are you ready?
Yes.
See if we did good.
Been waiting a long time. Excellent.
Delicious. Thank you so much for being here today, sharing with us. Really appreciate it. Any final thoughts for our viewers?
No, I'm just thrilled to have been on your show. I've really enjoyed watching it, and you're such a big part of the whole sustainability team across the medical center. So
I love
I'm honored
this.
to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Check out more episodes of Cooking for Wellness on our Healthy Lifestyle playlist.